Guys, what's up? It's me, Brianna, and I'm back with another back to school video for my back to school series. And today's video is going to be an 8th grade advice and tips, or just typically in general a middle school / junior high advice and tips, but it depends on kind of where you're ranked, where you live. But where I am, 7th and 8th grade is considered junior high. I know last year in my back to school series I did a 7th grade advice and tips video for 7th graders, so today I guess it's more appropriate this year to do an 8th grade advice and tips video. But like I said, it could be pretty much applied to anyone in 7th grade, I guess, or going into 8th grade. Yeah, these are just my tips for you guys, and without further ado, I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first and foremost, my first tip for you guys is just to come into 8th grade being prepared. Don't come in and be unprepared, because that will be the worst mistake that you can make. By coming in prepared, I basically mean knowing what to expect. Like if you were in 7th grade last year and you're going into 8th grade this year, it's going to be completely different. Well, at least from my experience, it was completely different. Like, it's a lot harder. I know most people think that, oh, it's just going to be like a review of what we learned in 7th grade, and maybe for some states it is, maybe some states it's different, but here in Ohio, going into 8th grade, it definitely was a lot tougher than it was in 7th grade. And here's another tip: don't take Algebra 1, because that'll be the worst mistake you'll ever make in your life. Like, literally, it is so hard. Like, I took 8th grade math and it was really hard, and I had some friends that took Algebra 1 and they were like, wow, like, what have I done? So just kind of pick your classes wisely, but most of you guys have already probably even picked your classes, but if you haven't, like, I would say if you took Algebra 1 for 8th grade so you could get high school credit, think about that again, because it can be really hard. Math can be a hard thing, and that just comes with being prepared. Really, just like come prepared and know what to expect. Just don't come in thinking it's going to be easy breezy lemon squeezy, because it's not. It's going to be difficult. And my second tip going along with that is sort of make friends. You're going to want to make friends when you're in 8th grade, because you're going to want to have someone to do your homework with and someone to talk to. And if you don't make friends, if you're not very good at making friends, I would say just try your hardest, because I went into 8th grade having a lot of friends that had already went into high school, so I had a few friends, but I didn't have a whole lot. So I would say kind of just make a lot of friends either in 7th grade, or just make some friends over the summer that you know are going to go in 8th grade. And kind of going along with that, I would also say it's very important to be yourself going into 8th grade. Don't try to just get into the popular group just because, you know, they're popular or whatever, because that's not the right decision. Like, honestly, back in 7th grade, and I think I said this in my 7th grade tips last year, I tried to get in the popular group, and it was the worst decision like I could probably ever made that whole entire year. It made my 7th grade year absolutely miserable, trying to be popular and trying to fit in with everyone else. Honestly, screw what everybody else thinks and just be yourself. Like, that is all I really have to say. And again, just try to make friends, because like I said, you're going to want to have someone to do homework with, and you want to have someone to sit at lunch with. And like I said, if you're not good at making friends, honestly, you're going to find someone out there that is just like you and that you have a lot in common with, I promise you. So yeah, basically, you know, just become prepared. Don't expect it to be super easy. Kind of come in with a level head, and you know what to expect. Don't go in with no cares in the world. Like, come in, and another tip kind of going along with that is care. Like, actually care. Try to care about your grades, because I kind of slipped up on that in 8th grade and got a little bit lazy, and I tended to not care about my grades, and I was just like, towards the middle of the year, I was just like, you know what, I don't care about my grades. But honestly, guys, please, please, please care about your grades. Don't think that other things are more important than your school, because honestly, I feel like a parent saying this, like, oh, your school's the most important thing, but honestly, it really is, because when it comes down to it, your education is what's going to get you a job and get you into college and things like that. So please focus when you're in 8th grade. Please don't slip up like I tended to do towards the end of 8th grade. And you know, just like I said, make friends, come prepared, study, do your homework. Please study for your test, because if you don't study for your test, you will fail. I failed. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, procrastinate and study at the last minute, don't study the night before, especially for a unit test or like a math test or something big like that. Don't stay up late and don't study the night before. Another thing that sort of goes along with that is do your homework, because homework points, at least at my school, school where I went in 8th grade, homework points were worth a lot of points in the grade book, and if you didn't do your homework, that was like dropped you 2 points, and that was like a lot, and that brought my grade down a lot. Also, if you're taking a foreign language in 8th grade, please, please, please do all the homework for that and study like crazy for that, and don't use Google Translate if you're taking a foreign language for 8th grade because it doesn't work. Also, have like sort of a study buddy. That would be another tip that I would say, is have like a study buddy if you're taking like an elective class, like a foreign language, because it's really, really convenient. Like, I had a study buddy friend, and when I took Spanish in 8th grade, and it was really easy to kind of have someone to study with for the test like that, because foreign languages can get hard, and learning another language can get hard. So yeah, just, you know, care about your grades, do really well. I mean, do your best that you can, because I know I'm not a good math person. Like, I cannot understand math for the life of me, and I know a lot of people out there are like that as well. So, you know, do your best you can in every subject and just kind of have fun with it. Like, don't worry too much about, you know, like I said earlier, being popular, because that'll definitely drag you down a lot in junior high or middle school or whatever. Don't worry about being popular, and don't worry about fitting in. Like, honestly, I cannot stress that enough, you guys. Like, do not worry about fitting in, because at the end of the day, all that matters is how you feel about yourself and if you're confident with yourself. Honestly, like, don't worry about trying to please other people. You have to please yourself first before you can even worry about pleasing like your family and your teachers and your friends. Just know that you feel good about yourself before you can go out and, you know, make other people feel good, I guess, if that makes any sense. But yeah, just come prepared, do your homework, you know, all like the in general things. And main thing is, don't smart off to the teacher. Try not to get sent to detention. Personally, I've never been sent to detention, but try not to. I know it's not really fun. And also try to stay civil with everyone. If you don't like someone, don't make it worse by telling them you don't like them. Don't like bug them about it. And most importantly, don't bully people. Like, don't be rude to people, because people are just going to be rude back to you. And main thing, do not spread rumors. Just in general, when you're in middle school or junior high, do not create drama, because it will follow you like heck up to high school, let me tell you. So yeah, just try to create a clean slate. Like, if you had a rough year like me in 7th grade and you're moving on to 8th grade and you're like, I want a clean slate, make a clean slate, girl. Like, you do you. You know, basically going over the tips that I just said, come prepared, you know, be yourself, try and make friends, try to have like study buddies, just, you know, try to stay away from drama, avoid all drama, mostly try to be yourself, you know, and just try to do you, and don't worry about what other people think, and focus on your schoolwork, because that is most important. And yeah, make sure you have a good group of friends that you can hang around with. My dog just decided to walk in my room. Anyways, that's really all that I have for these tips, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, or if I didn't mention anything here that you want, you know, to get tips on, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to reply for you guys. Also, for all of you guys asking, I will be going back to school shopping this weekend, so tomorrow I'll be getting my clothes and my supplies. So that video will probably either come Sunday or Monday. And also, if you want me to do a get ready with me for the first day of school, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright, love you, bye!